Now, for the actual scripting, I will discuss in after 5 minutes. So for now, we're going to our first raffle. What I'm going to do is to show a giveaway. So let's take a break. It's time to go on our raffle. So here's what you need to do. So share this stream and comment done once you've shared it. I will put a 5-minute timer up on the screen to give you some time. So we'll be right back and ready for the raffle. And 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, welcome back. And now we're going to an actual scripting. We're going to learn about the variables and if-else statement. So if-else statement condition, the if-else blocks, you can make decisions in your script. And variables are like little containers that store information. So this is the actual scripting. I will demonstrate to you this a basic number counting. Create a basic number counting. So display a text that counts ascending and descending. Ascending is plus, descending is to subtract or minus. Now, to demonstrate this text, we will be using a object and also a interact button for now. Okay, so it says here display a text that counts ascending and descending. Now we need to each click it will count +1 +1, right? So get the blocks. Yeah, set the block or set the text and check. Here we're going to add a variable. For now we're using a global variable to use it to other interactions. Now hit add variable and here select the number or the variable type of number. Confirm and we said here count int, and then the value will be 0. Just click the count variable and go to our expression. At expression, we need to get this block to make a ascendant or plus. So count is 0, right? So 0 plus 1. We will put it here. So each click, it will count +1, +1, +1, +1, so on. So here's the example. Yeah. Okay, it's not working. Okay, so we need to get the set blocks and then put it here. Get another count variable, drag it there, and then drag. Okay, at expression, get the property, drag it on the property slot, and then convert it into string. The string is marked as text. So now we convert it into text and then put it on the set block. Let's try if it's working or not. Okay, so it's working. So now we have to use a descending to minus our counting. Go to logic. At logic we will have this if statement. If statement and click the plus to access the else condition. So now add a variable again. If the count is equal to 10, we will minus our count. Oh, wait. Copy paste there, delete this one, delete this one also. If the count is less than 10, we'll set the count variable to 1 + 1 + 1 and so on. If the count is greater than, it will show the else condition, which is set the text to 0. Copy paste this and return this onto the set block and drag it here. So what is the procedure of this code or this script? If the count is less than 10, it will add 1 to the count variable and then display it to the text the value of our variables. If the count is greater than 10, it will set here in else condition 2 minus our variable. So copy paste this here and minus 10. Oh, set this, copy paste again, and there. So same procedure but different operator. So now let's try if it's working. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10. So once we click this, it will return to 0 there, right? So that is the ascending and descending. You can also change this into -5 or -1. Then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 9 again and then 10. 9 again and 10. So because we analyze as less than, so once is the variable is less than 10, it will execute this condition. So that's it on ascending and descending. Next, we will have a basic teleporter. At basic teleporter, set a block with a trigger or button which your character will be moved in assigned location. Now we use a trigger. For now, trigger again. Now okay, set another interact or trigger. There we have the trigger and interact. For now, we use the interact button or interactive as button, and then hit plus and then edit. And now here we will start to teleport our player. If statement again and then else. Click the expression to get the property of this player, drag it here there, and then get the player controlled character group and world position. Just check it and get this set block. Drag this player property here to change his location. So now we will go up to the sky. We need to go up in the sky and wave around. Now here we don't change anything, right? So if 0 is equal to 0, that is true. Once I change this, if the 0 is equal to 1, that is false. So it will execute the else condition. As long as not compared or comparison is not equal, it will execute in these else conditions. So for now, we change it into 1. So now they are equal. And then execute this player teleported into Y index. The Y index is, once we click this move, right, you will see this green arrow up. So now here at the position, once I move this up, the Y index will change into 2.61. Then when I return it to the ground, it will indicate to 0.54. So this is the positive and this is the negative index. Now just hit play. Once we click this, we will teleport into Y index there, and we go up to the sky and wave around. Okay, so we need to add a else condition. If it's not equal, we will teleport to another dimension. So we change this into 30, and this one return it to 0. And now we will use a script variable, add a variable, and now we will use the boolean type, which is for true or false only. Select this boolean and confirm. The value is needed to be unchecked, so there's nothing to change and only the name, player status, and then confirm. Click your variable and then drag it here at top. So now if the player status is false, which is unchecked, it will teleport to this location, and then we have to add another set block and get the variable, set it into true. Now the procedure is, if the player status is unchecked or false, it will teleport to the assigned location and then set the player status to true. So now our player status is true. and else if the player is not equal to false, it will teleport to another dimension or position or even location. And then set this also here to false. Hit play, and for now let's make it true. This one is no, true and then false, and hit play. So now our indicate on our boolean type is false, right? So we will send up to the sky again and wave around there, and your player status is set by a true on your boolean type. So once we click again, it will teleported to X index. There, we change right there. Yan. Again, the player status, we need to set it into true to get the another condition. So that is the basic teleporter that you need to know. Next is create lights that on and off. So make a flashlight or light bulb which turning on and off using script. So now we need to make another script and interactions from devices here. And now properties, edit. Before we proceed on that, we need to design a flashlight. So hit devices and this like con. Okay, we have to set our settings to high. Field of view large. Okay, so this is our form as flashlight or light bulb. There, I think it's fine. Let's see how to use this. I don't know how to use it either. Okay, like that. Let's make some body for our flashlight. Like that. Focus. There. Imagine this is the light. This is the bulb, and this is the lights. He chuk around. Now we will make it on and up. So here, click the property and then edit by using this logic and add variable again. From add variables, you will use boolean type or text. So for now we use a text. Hit confirm and lights indicator. Yeah, and then set the value into turn on. Like that, turn on, and then confirm. Now the light indicator is the default value is turn on, right? So turn on like that, and then click plus again to access in else condition. Go to commands, click 2 times for get to set blocks, and then select this object. Press OK, same with the else statement. And now here light render is active to true, and then I mean false, and then light render is active to true. And then we have to set the text variable also. It says here turn off, and then copy paste this, drag it on else condition, and return it to turn on. If the light indicator is equal turn on, it will turn off. Is equal to turn off. Set the light to false, and then make your indicator to turn on. Or else set the light render to true, and then set the text of light indicator to turn off. So let's see if it's working or not. Click. Now it's turned off, right? And then click to turn on. Turn up, turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. You will see that's the if else conditions. We have to create a CCTV. This is more difficult one, but let's make it more easier. So change your POV or POV screen to another location or POV rooms. So here we'll be accessing the script in UI. So click settings, find the UI section, hit edit. On our UI, you can add another if you want to, but for now we go to our UI 1. Now we're in the UI template or section to design. Here, click the interactive and button. Once we click this, rename it to CCTV 1. You can add another button if you want, but for now we will use a 1 CCTV. Here you can use as pressed or click, but for now we're using a click built-in functions. So click edit and then access again the logic if condition. Click plus for else condition to get the access for that script conditions. Here at the script folder, we will indicate the CCTV. So add variable again and add a boolean type. Hit confirm CCTV1. Click check or uncheck, is up to you how to handle. Now we need two types of CCTV. For setting the CCTV into true or false, there, set a blocks here to get the another position. But for now we have to design a 3D template or object. So imagine this cube is your CCTV there, like that, and then we have to locate his location. What if you use a camera at the UI? We have camera right here. Where is it? No. Devices. None. Here. At others. We use a camera. There you go. Now this camera will be indicate as your CCTV. There. So this, you will see this line or that line. Yan. That is POV screen. So once we get the property of this camera, we will make it as CCTV. Now return into our UI section. At button, properties, edit. Now getting the property of this CCTV, click the 3D and select the object. Press OK and the property camera that followed. Reverse type. Baliktad. Player property control or player camera, current camera, and then follow. Check and drag this object there or like that. Let's see if it's worked or not. So now we need the CCTV variable, put it on our conditions. If the CCTV is equal to false, what is the value of our CCTV? So false. Now if the CCTV is equal to false, it will change our camera to this object and then set the CCTV variable to true. And then if it's not equal, go to else condition that this player, return it to the player or the current player. That but player is the best way to tackle it. Now to set this as false, we will have a CCTV. So let's try if it's working or not. Where's the camera? Oh, it's not visible. Okay, so once we click this, there, this is the CCTV and that's my character. Once we click it again, we'll return to our character. Again, click this button to gain an access to our CCTV, and then click again for return to our character. Again, the CCTV we used a variable of boolean type, the boolean type, which is for true or false only. And then if it's not equal to that condition, it will go to else statement, which is to return to the player and set the CCTV to false. Now if the CCTV is false, if CCTV is equal to false, it will move your camera to the object, which this object, and set the CCTV into true. So that's the CCTV works. Thank you for joining today's sessions. I hope you had fun learning about script blocks